So, hello and welcome back to another episode of EU4. We're of course playing with the Anbennar fancy mod as the Mountainsharks, as we currently gobble up or try to defeat our arch nemesis in the Shattered Ground. They are most certainly struggling with their numbers a little bit, and we seem to be winning fights now, which is a fantastic piece of news. They of course get their numbers back, obviously. But we are willing to fight for our rights, and we keep winning, so nothing to worry about. They're trying very hard, but numbers simply enough matter. I'm actually surprised that they're just not running out of manpower or anything. But hey, that's just how this game works, right? It's the AI, after all. I'm very lucky that we got such a good leader from this. There we go. Allclan falls, which is basically a death sentence. We will take what we need. We can't do this yet, we're gonna actually do it when we have this. And this one wants me to own all the provinces here. And then Allclan as well. Okay, then we need to build up Allclan. Good, let's see what we take. Take this. Let's see what we can. We'll see what we actually can take. I would just love to take everything, I don't mind. If we can, we can. Okay, you own a lot more than I expected. Can we conquer all the way to Allclan? No, we can't. Oh no, we already did that. You own some other stuff, but that doesn't really matter. Oh, this stuff, yeah sure. Only you matter? Only you care about it? I mean, Siegebreaker and Red Skull technically also care about it, but not to a degree that I care. So yeah, screw you. Trophy pile. Move this junk out of the way. And we actually got money out of it. So this is gonna be fairly expensive, but I'm glad that we did that large chunk in Conquest. Let's do... wait. Oh, we get claims. Okay, wait a second. Let's redo that. Rewind time. Get our points back. Let's get claims. Watch the throne. What is there to say about orcs? Everyone could give you their own creative spin on the question, but for the Mountainshark clan, one insult stands high above them all. Slavers. For generations, orcs have enslaved goblins, and all they've shown no signs of stopping anytime soon. With an entire clan of them now undiscovered in the old dwarf capital, we must prepare to act. Even if we don't go as far as killing them all, we can't just sit around and wait for them to just put us in chains either. We will discover, we will get claim. And we own. So. Shatter the crown. The slavers have been vanquished and now we call the shots. We don't intend to enslave the enslavers, of course, but that doesn't mean that they are going to get off easy. There's much loot and plunder to be had in this once great hold, and our new home of Mithril could certainly use some expansion. It's not like orcs even know how to use this stuff anyway, right? So we basically relocate stuff. We'll discover Allclan. And you now need to be a core. Alright, we're also gonna do this, the new Colossus. Word spread fast among desperate goblins. Now that we've managed to establish a solid foundation in the Serpentsman, we've begun to see an influx of Volcado goblin refugees coming into our territory. Many of these refugees are either escaped slaves or from minor clans under threat of enslavement. Of course, any massive movement of goblins is bound to cause a little chaos, but we wouldn't have it any other way. We spend some Diplo, but we get another colonist, and we get some development and death cost reduction. Because we can actually make use of all of these. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, what else do we have? Boots rubbing the forge. Our delving into the depths of Mithradum has paid off more than we have anticipated. As it turns out, there's a good reason so much Mithril is lying around here. The dwarves had forges made just for creating the stuff. We should be able to relight these bad boys and begin production once again. Who knows, maybe one day we'll be able to be even better. 500 crowns for an event. Everywhere we can find them, we light the fires of Mithradum. The old forges of the hold are massive and dilapidated. They heave under the weight of thousands of years without use, rusty and decrepit with no one to care for them. The hold went dark for long ago, and the orcs never had the talent to harness their industrial might. We do not yet know how to purify Mithril. Our early attempts have gone awry, with much of the raw ore either not changing at all in these nascent fires, or burning up entirely and leaving nothing behind. But we begin to experiment and understand. We find the old forges, get them running, and study how and why they work. We scavenge the hold for alloyed mithril, test their makeup and see which alloy we can replicate and which we cannot. While the work is slow, we continually labor towards recreating the perfect metal. Mithradin was once an unparalleled forge, and we will one day make it so again. Until then, we bring light to this hold. We warm our tunnels through colossal furnaces, and goblins cheer for our potential at these behemoth bonfires. The forges become meeting places and gathering halls where goblins celebrate how far we have come and what we aspire to. The insignia of Glossok is painted onto each of them, and Mithradin becomes a symbol for the Mountainsharks. We get production efficiency and goods produced. Lovely. Grand scrap commissions. The old dwarven roads have long fallen into disrepair, but that doesn't mean that they are worthless. In fact, there's enough scrap lying around that someone could make a decent living for themselves by collecting and selling it. Were we to sell rights to gather scrap along the roads to particularly enterprising goblins, we'd be able to make a tidy profit from the whole deal. We get money, but also autonomy. Okay. We can also finally finish First Among Goblins. We've come a long way from our time wandering the Serpent Spine, where once our clan was seen as foolish for committing ourselves to a dead goblin. We've now proven the superiority of Glossok's teachings. Now that we've proven ourselves to be the best, we should act like the best. The Rare Skulkers should be the perfect start, whether by force or persuasion will make them recognize us as their betters. Futures of the Skulkers. Rare Skulker, once the most powerful and crafty of all goblin tribes, has stagnated. We, on the other hand, have expanded in all directions. This is all too natural as we follow Glossok and they do not. Now it is time for them to come under our control, so that they might follow him too. We have allied Rare Skulker, supported them, surpassed them, and made sure they understand which tribe is now the greatest of the goblins. If we ask them to be under us, they will accept. As we reach out to the Skulkers to demand acceptance of our rule, we have a decision to make. Do we promise them autonomy in our warband, or demand full assimilation? Shall the Rare Skulkers exist as their own tribe under ours, or be fully transformed into sharks? We can let them retain their tribe, or we... Rare Skulkers must be made into sharks. I want them to be made into sharks. I don't want vassals. That's not how my brain works. A throne inherited. Lovely. Yoink. Good. Let's start also doing this stuff. We also will start a demonstration. We no longer need anything to do there. And I want to do this as long as we have the reductions. Now, of course, it would have been nice to have them dig on their own for a while. But we are needy. We want stuff. And I want it all. So, do we have anything else here? The workshop did not do anything else. Temples? Oh no. Alright, let's reorganize all of these dudes. You can come together, and then we're gonna remove all of this cavalry. So there's a bunch of forts around here, and I'm gonna remove a bunch of them. For example, this one. But we will also do all of this. You guys come here, and you guys connect stuff here. Actually, do we have anything specific that we want to go towards? We need loyal mountain, we need loyal tribes, we need 2 stability and 10 innovativeness. Okay, that's gonna take a second. Okay, we're just gonna actually do this connection here then. Alright. We're gonna have to build a bunch of forts here as well. Protocols of Conquest. Well, that's fun. Ruby Company. Don't really think that you're gonna be much of an issue, but let's do that. I will keep focusing on admin, because we need a lot of stuff. Obviously. So. We can have more dudes, and it's time that we actually do these dudes the way God intended. Artillery. We lose money because reinforcement, right? Yeah. As soon as we have that done, we are done. And we've also eclipsed all the rivals. I guess waiting for these guys to become rivals would have been probably a better decision, but I've made a decision now, so who cares. Okay, these guys are just flip-flopping us. I hate you. Alright, what was that? The monster tribe needs to be loyal. We can achieve that by doing just that. Glossok's lessons have always been important to us, but they have recently begun to take on a new meaning. Where once they were meant to help goblins achieve freedom, we have expanded their scope to maintaining it. Now goblins have begun to apply Glossok's teaching into their everyday lives as well. His immortal wisdom is truly inspiring, and we should encourage the spread of it among our people. This gives an event. Oh god. Oh yeah, I love this picture. The fucking I'm not even sure what these are called, whatever. The Gofra Blicken. The Shark Enlightenment is upon us. All throughout Mountainshark, goblins begin to champion the cause of violence, cunning and genius. Soldiers draw the geography of battlefields into dirt, sketching out their plans to enact maximally effective violence. Traders enter into competitions of mock deals with one another, where both sides try to swindle the other as to show off their cunning. Smiths and cartel workers collaborate on making bigger and better monuments to Glossok, straining their creativity so that they might embody genius. These changes in culture spread far past individual pastimes. Slowly but surely, the army takes on a particular view of the violence they reap, one of liberating goblins and one of destroying their enemies. The rich of our nation adopt a philosophy of cunning, one where influence and wealth are the only ways goblins can thrive in a world that wants them subjugated. The artisans do everything they can to reach the title of genius, a title personified by creating bigger, better and smarter inventions. Inventions that can help all goblins become free. Reverence for Glossok's lessons grows so great that the lessons become proper nouns in and of themselves. We are no longer a nation of violent, cunning and geniuses, we are now a nation of the violent, of the cunning and of geniuses. Goblins from across Mountainshark sort themselves into these three categories, and our institution begins to adopt one of the three as their philosophical purpose. We become more of Glossok heirs every single day. Emulation Shark will begin with monster stripes, which gives armor edition decay, prestige decay, and merchant rate power. And we get 50% reform progress. For a while. But still. Fancy. Lovely. We can also actually... We could turn this to level 3 for thingy. Just as we can do that. Sure. I think that actually is reasonable, because we are deving this after all. We still need to get the colonialism. But first of all, we need to do a bunch of other stuff as well. So all of you guys recover, of course. We have claims. Oh, we have claims on this. Who is actually this other guy here? There seems to be another nation here right away. Do we drill? We drill. We will see also how we do this. But we should now get a decent coin. Yes, we do get a decent coin. We do have some extra colonist stuff. Where? Oh, you guys. We will probably... You know what? I think I'm just gonna abandon this extra one. Of course it slows things down, but I'm willing to do that. I'm also probably willing... I mean, to be honest, we want them out here, right? There's no question about that. Okay, we need to wait for 50 admin. Let's actually wait for that. I want to start this as soon as possible. We are gonna take for level 2 advisors, obviously. Now it's time to get points. Well, this was a very decent victory. The shattered ground has been broken quite well. I love it. We have also autonomy everywhere now, which needs to slowly but surely trickle down. Now we just take random stuff. Random funny stuff. Drill. So. Orc. Expulse. Get the hell out of here. I think that's reasonable of a decision to make. Famous adventuring band captured. We will take more government reform. We still also have to do the deving. Let's not forget that. Shattered windows and broken peace. Oh, yeah. This is the conflict and stuff for goblins and no, I think it actually is dwarves and orcs specifically. You also are rune told. Although we need to get some work done before we can do anything about that. We're also gonna put a spy network here. We're not gonna use the Monstrous Conquest anymore. We have some rebels coming up, but they are gonna be sitting on something unpleasant, so who cares? Oh, we have greedy. Yoink. It's not much, but it's mine. I guess we're gonna stop drilling because we're gonna get closer towards some other stuff. Sonne, schöne Zeit. Alright. And we are sitting on a pretty decent basis now for a second. Let's really get rid of these separatists. I mean, we're not gonna throw the ogres. The ogres I don't mind. I would even like to get the ogres back into my control. Because the ogres, I think, do construction time reduction. Yeah, and I do want that in the capital. Let's wait for this. We're gonna take that. Sure. Last breath, lovely. We see more and more of the world. There, golden drama. Yeah, we're not scared. We're goblins now. We're big. The age is changing, which is a bit of a shame because I like to have my reductions. But hey, let's go with the time. Do I just dev up? I mean, the problem is we do have to dev up more than is necessary. Which is the only issue that I have. We have this reduction, but we are nowhere near prosperity. Did want to do barracks here, right? Let's do that before I forget it. Alright, slowly but surely, everything getting done. We can do hold restorations now, right? We have plenty of hold restorations probably, yeah. And they're all gonna cost its own demon. I guess one of those I can already start. Do we need to restore Sodom? It's not damage or infested, yeah. Ola Samastia, sorry. That is doable. Do I... Oh, it has free development, yeah. I can see why this is so cheap. Not gonna lie. That is a lot of money. Let me just wait a second then. We should be yeah, we gained that. Mymo separatists, we can deal with that too. Then you come back. Just one more tick. Oh, we just wait for that. So... I mean, this is gonna be a bit more expensive. But to be honest, they're not gonna have much development in these smaller ones. Sadly enough. 114 for RMD itself. Oh, right, we probably should also clean this up. We are probably also... I mean, this is gonna be difficult, so I'm not gonna do that. Converting as these, like, tribal nations is always difficult anyway. Armadas changes to Goblin, lovely. The first of many. Well, I've basically nearly clicked every one of them, except the one that I want to take a look at. Ola Samastia changes as well. That's exactly the kind of stuff that I want. You also start drilling, and I assume that we have space. Yeah, plenty of space. Let's flex our armies. Stupid nobles. Idea cost. I mean, we're currently not clicking any ideas anyway, so... Sure. I mean, I'm also willing, like I said, to expand infrastructure on these places, or do I? I'm not even sure if the goblins get something to do something about that. I don't see a reason why I should do that yet. Oh, we do have this. Lovely. Make use of it all. I mean, that's of course gonna constantly have my admin. But we are also nearly done. Use of an orc warband up to pop up. Sure. We have actually a lot of stuff to fill in now. That is a lot of work. No worries, we'll get it done. Even the high places. Don't care. Oh, we see Marblehead. Oh, we do. Oh, we can also do the other hold restorations. Sure. Let's do all of this cheap stuff. 133 seems to be the cheapest at the moment. Get a lot less money now. Huh. Anyway. I mean, the thing is, I want all of these guys to dig. Okay. We're gonna move you here. We'll see if we need you as well. I'm gonna stop drilling anyway. And we'll actually first of all see where they pop up as well. Oh god. Let's just wait. There we go, more government reform. We're gonna just eat up that government reform until we are no longer monsters. Cool. Alright. I mean, we can get to these places fast enough, so... Alright, they are popping over here, so you just stand there. Be in the way. We should be able to win this without too many issues. Ah, god dang it. I mean, this is one of the big things about Vardova. You feel like you constantly have to put your armies somewhere else. Like every time. So, they run into me, so that should be an easy victory. Let's quickly kill them here and then just de-siege that. So. Scumdeer also exists. Also, we've decided to go for this, it seems. Here is the thingy, right? Yeah. We also have an expedition target. Oh, I'm gonna have to... Oh, that's gonna be awful. I don't have much memory of expeditions. And what, or rather, what's the most efficient way to do them? I'm not spending any of that. I guess if we keep getting Helana's breath, I'm gonna be alright with this. 415. Alright. Reasonable. We of course need to immediately select the cult. Where is the ogres? Ogres are accepted. No questions asked. Ogres are cool guys. Do we... I think we're gonna start pushing for the colonialism here. I'm willing to do that. Oh god, we are gonna have to do a little bit of work for this. I mean, we could do something risky. We could, dig and then def again? Oh, oops. It's the wrong button. But I feel like that's really not gonna work out, is it? I don't think it really will work out for us at all. We are behind on all the techs. Oh, lovely. Let's actually close these guys off here. Let's try to hinder them as much as possible. You don't have a fort here. I mean, I guess you're currently... Oh, you're digging still. Wait, are we just gonna have to wait for this to be completely done? Because we're not gonna get these separate digging events. Right? No. Expedition. Prepare an expedition. Length of medium. Danger level is mithril. I think that's the highest, right? Isn't that the highest? Boah. Start preparations. One thing that I kind of dislike a little bit is that we cannot just directly use the manpower to put them into this thingy, right? We need to first of all get these guys over here. Start preparations, send manpower. We can send them... I mean, do we care? Yeah, this does use up my actual man. Okay, we cannot do more than this. Lovely. Go back. Morale. Estimated loot is 800 to 1,200. Organization feels like something that we need to push up. I mean, this is the most efficient way, right? Wait. Times 5 is 15, yeah. Oh no, it basically is the same amount. Okay, this is gonna take a while. Supplies is just money. Yeah. We can go to that. And morale. I'm not sure how... Let's do this. I'm not sure if that is reasonable, but... First of all, we have so much stuff to spend points on. So that's gonna take a hot second. Well, at least we're gonna get a shit ton of points in thingy. There's that. And we're gonna get you up to this. And you to 5, so that's 21. And then we need money again. Ay. Of course, you guys are not getting in there. Ah. Oh, and Advia has stuck. Lovely. We cannot stop this. We basically have to wait for this to be over, so... Whatever. We're gonna get one more thing. Alzheimer's is restored. Need also 25 development, so that's also gonna be another death sink. Ay. Alright, let's connect here. Lovely. Make use of that. Did I tell you to do another one? Let's just wait until these guys come around. Drill. You technically could also just take 2 of these. Or do I even drill, or do I just don't spend? I think we have reached the point where I just don't spend the money. I need money. Yeah, we need one more. For you. One more infantry. I'm just so happy that the goblins just get this back so quickly. And then we'll wait until you're done. Hope this does also progress. Otherwise it would be a little bit unpleasant. Wait. Who are you? You're infantry. Peace. What the fuck are you doing here? Or did I do it for this? Okay, so we did win that. Even though it was not, well, the most pleasant way. We also need to build forts in all of these places. Ah, so much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? Do we do this real quick, or do we do something else? I think we're gonna do this real quick. Raise morale. Upfront pay. Oh, we don't have money. Organized troops. What do we need here? 1, 2, 3. I mean, this is also a thing. Like, we have to kind of see with the total cost as well. We're gonna have to spend so much money on all of this shit. So, we're gonna stand next to this. Do I just, I could do this. You know what? Yeah, I'll do that. Screw it. I'll get this a little bit better. Could I... I'm gonna let me just quickly upgrade Anbennar. And with this, we probably should also switch our center of trade to Anbennar itself. Because it's a... well, there's an obvious reason for it. Got me 200 Diplo. Jesus Christ. We have so many point things at the moment. That's ridiculous. But we're also still doing this stuff here. Clouded Eye. Let's get all the other stuff done first, I feel like. I did say that I want to do one more click here for the organization. Organized troops. Okay, just didn't work for a second. Then we need to invest the money, prepare supplies. We of course are gonna go for 100. Well, now I went for a loan. Sure. Yeah, this one we can ignore now. We're not getting that much troop in. It's a shame. I assume that we also have still a lot of like a lot of autonomy to deal with as well. So this is just a bit of work. Language lessons. And this also still happens. Like, I can't say anything about it. Do we have anything good here? This one doesn't do anything for us. It's also sending troops, gives us more manpower and less attrition. Yeah, well, I guess we don't really have any other choice. Let's just get that. Do I focus on admin? Diplo? I think we should probably at this point focus on Diplo. At least all of this other stuff is getting done. These guys are gonna start deving on their own. Right? How's this has not happened yet. We'll hope it does. I'm not sure how it exactly works. We're gonna get that production. So where was I? Yeah, stopping to pay the army is reasonable. We're gonna take the tax. I mean, I guess me also doing an expedition in the meantime is just its own. So we need another supply, and then we need morale. That's still the last thing, and I want to go above 10 with that. We can just spend gold on it. Okay. Ogres need to eat. I don't want... I mean, I guess it's military, so we can just do that. I want to get them more accepted, like I said. The ogres. Alright, I think we slowly but surely should get our stuff back. This we can do again in 3 years. We're gonna probably make heavy use of that anyway. We could also do a hold restoration, which also costs money. How is this at least coming along? Okay. We of course are not gonna switch government. I mean, one thing that I did want to check, when we would switch government into a monarchy or whatever, we lose 4 government reforms. Okay, but I feel like we're gonna keep this, so I think we can stack up. Hopefully. Oh wow. Then we have 2 loans. We'll deal with that. So that's 1 loan. And of course we want to do the morale with this. Do I go for... yeah, I'm gonna go for 1 stability. I don't care about religious unity. I want stability. You have probably ogres, I assume. In the terrace ways and stuff like that. Or do you? Royal Terrace? I mean, if it's only for these terrace ways... just dump now? Is that what's currently happening? Oh, this is the terrace ways. I'm just dumped now. Being an idiot over here. Okay. I mean, the other thing is, like, we could technically attack Vagakonstanat for money. They should have a decent chunk. You have Ark-Watson on your side. But we only have Monstrous Conquest. We won't attack you guys, that makes no sense. I think I'm actually gonna remove one of these. Oh. Well. I guess someone else has taken care of you. Let's build a supply network here. We did not rival any of these. Oh, pretender rebels. Well, that's not nice. Ah, age of unraveling. We lost the colony boost. Goblin refugees. Aha, I found my money making. Curious, my friends. Alright, I guess that works. That works quite well. Right. So we are still doing this. Let's not forget that. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this once. I want colonialism in. That's the one thing that I definitely need here. That's 2 more clicks. Admin. Military. Okay. We still need 500 though. And we can also deepen the capital, which would cost me 300. Next year we can do this again, so we're gonna have that money at least, and then we'll see what we invest the money in as well. Oh, we're gonna also end the episode here, yeah. Oh, like always, like subscribe, shenanigans. I guess you guys next episode. Bye!